Michael Kors, Autumn/Winter 2016. Very simple, very individual. We have a brown, a black, and a blue eyeliner pencil. Some girls get black, some get blue, some get brown, some get none. Some get a little bit of mascara, mostly not. Some get the brow done a little bit, mostly not. A little bit of flush in the cheek. Skin's very natural and real. We haven't powdered. Some of the girls are taking out a little bit of highlight out, and it's very, very shiny. And the pencil's sort of just like rubbed in, smudged. Sometimes it's more on top, more on bottom. Just a little bit of that. Not much.
The look here at Michael Kors is embracing every girl's diversity. He's really made a cast of 55 models that are very different, and we are enhancing their beauty, but also in a tough way. There's a little bit of a 60s rocker, groupie chick in the feeling, but done in a 90s way, so it's a little sweaty, undone. It's not a glam 60s girl.
You know, I wanted to, when we started designing the collection, I realized I'm not one normally to look back, and all of a sudden I realized, oh my God, it's my 35th fall collection. So I started thinking, for me, there's always been this sort of cast of characters, these women. Some of them are friends, some of them I never met, some are clients, and they kind of float through my brain as, you know, kind of like an Almodovar movie or a Fellini movie. And so I kept thinking, what do all these women have in common? They're very disparate. You know, it's everyone from Lee Radswell and to Diana Ross. It's everyone from Kate Moss to Zendaya to Blake Lively. They're all women, though, who I think understand the power of fashion and the joy of getting dressed. So I really wanted to start with the whole idea of individual style. You know, it's why we made the models. Basically, we told them, come with your own hair. Like, I'm not straightening curly hair. I'm not curling straight hair. We're not putting, there was no extensions in that hair. And we wanted them all to feel individual. And the connective thread certainly is that, you know, women who are stylish understand kind of mixing things up. That at night you might want to wear flats and wear a cashmere sweatshirt, and during the day you wear a gold brocade coat, you wear tweed with flowers, and just the whole idea of flirty and feminine and joyous.
It's exciting. I'm excited. I'm so happy to be here. This is my second time walking for Michael. I'm wearing a pants, like a bell foot feather with a feathery top. This is like really, really cool. I'm in love with my outfit. The experience, it is like really cool, relaxed, just be yourself, be you.
I loved it. I felt all the feathers, the movement, the strips of sequins. It was beautiful. Yeah, I think it was something that we need, that bit of optimism and lightness, and it was very Michael Kors, but no, it's one of his better shows. I loved it.
Movement, you know, that's the other thing. You know, I think we always think in the summer, spring, summer, we always think about like the classic book, Girls in Their Summer Dresses, and all about how a girl wears a summer dress and it flies in the wind. Well, that's charming and flirty, so why can't we do that for fall, winter? So, you know, whether it was streamers or slits or things unwrapping, and then the feathers just have this lightness that I think adds something really charming. And then the furs, the way we handle them, really, it's like they're like these little snowballs, or they're very feminine and they're floral. They're fun. Why shouldn't your winter coat be fun?
I love him. He's a fun guy. He's super sweet. His brand is amazing. It's like fresh and kind of consistent as well, that you'll always be able to find like a really good piece, statement piece to like, you know, ready to wear.
Oh, it's incredible. This is my first Michael Kors show and I'm really excited. I'm wearing a lovely dress. It's blue and it has little green flowers all over it, and it has like kind of sequins. Like they're embroidered flowers. It's beautiful.
Gosh, there are so many, but I think in particular I loved the black dress with the feathers. That's my dress. I want to claim it. I'm putting in a word now, going backstage.
Oh, I thought it was such a joyous way to start the morning. The whole 60s groovy mod inspiration. Very whimsical, fun, light, and airy. And I thought that was what was so important about this collection. Michael was really able to bring a lot of texture, a lot of print, a lot of pattern, and just add a whimsical sense to it. Not so serious, not so traditional. And I really liked also the play of a mix of fabrics. Brocade mixed in with plaid, with a little touch of embellishment here and there. It just felt fresh.
Well, actually, what we wanted to do, we were thinking about how do you have these two extremes. So whenever you think of a sexy shoe, you always think it has to have a very high heel. So all of the pointy toes all had, in fact, low heels, kitten heels, and all of the high heels had a more substantial block heel and a square toe. I kind of, again, wanted even the shoes to reflect this sort of yin and yang. So the shoes and the bags have a lot of personality. We all live in casual clothes most of the time. So, you know what, if you throw on a fabulous jacket or a great coat, really cool shoes, and a really fantastic bag, you're kind of ready to conquer the world.
Like it didn't feel like it was trying too hard. It just felt very sort of natural and easy and sexy and spirited.
Well, I think the one thing, whenever people say to me, what do all of your customers have in common? Because there's not an age, we have customers who are 15 and I have customers who are 80. It's not a size, it's not a nationality, but what do they all have? They all have confidence. So when they walk into the room, they're walking in with this kind of bold confidence. But at the same time, she wants to be comfortable. So it's kind of, the right dress, when you put it on, or you put on the right shoe, the right bag, the right fashion, takes a confident person, makes them more confident. And then if you're a little wavering and you're not that confident, maybe it makes you confident.